of the Murray Wise Associates Land Review. I'm Elizabeth Strum, broker.
And I'm Ross Perkins, real estate broker.
So Ross, we're right in the middle of the season where all farmers are getting very excited for harvest. What can you tell us about what's going on out in the countryside?
Yeah, so it's very spotty in different pockets. Some guys are getting started, some guys are still waiting. Some areas were planted a little earlier, so those guys are a little farther ahead. We have seen with the late summer dry weather here that crops are starting to change a lot quicker than anticipated. In areas where guys are getting started, we're seeing yields kind of all over the board. And I think as a general rule, we will be average to above average throughout the season.
And you know, those average to above average yields are definitely something we're all looking forward to, considering commodity prices have not been so great recently.
And with input prices, next year forecasted to be flat to even increasing a little bit. We're going to need all those extra bushels we can get. It will be interesting to see as we progress through harvest if we can hit those record yields that the USDA and other yield surveys are projecting.
Yeah, and I think you're definitely right on that. I think the USDA numbers look a little strong to us, but then you talk to a few farmers who are in the cab harvesting, and they're super excited about the yields you're getting. Then you talk to another person, they're a little disappointed. So I think things, like you said, are very all over the board, and it just really depends on what kind of spring you had, if you had any of those rains late season.
So Liz, what can you tell me about the land market that we've been seeing?
Yeah, so this summer has been a very interesting land market. We have seen a lot of auctions here in August and early part of September. And all eyes have really been on those auctions because people really want to know where this market's headed. We have seen some really high numbers. There was a farm in Christian County that sold just last week for $21,200. We also have seen some sales that are softened a little bit. They're not quite as strong as what all of us were expecting, but overall I would say, you know, everything's still pretty consistent with what we expected, with just a few farms here and there, depending on the area and the quality, that have maybe sold for less than what we're expecting. We have sales coming up at Murray Wise Associates in auctions or listings across the state of Illinois. We have them in Stevenson County, Peoria, Champaign, Tazewell, Henry, just to name a few. So make sure that you're watching the MurrayWiseAssociates.com website for more information about those offerings coming in the near future.
Thanks for tuning in to this version of the Murray Wise Associates Land Report, and feel free to give us a call if you have any questions regarding buying, selling, or managing farmland.
And don't forget to subscribe on our website.